everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Dishonored 2. We're back here on the Dreadful Whale after finishing our first real mission. Because, the first mission of the game was basically just escaping from Dunwell. And everything after that was essentially one very long mission. And we did eliminate our target, or well, we actually rescued her. But I guess you could say that we did eliminate the Crown Killer by curing Dr. Hypatia from her weird affliction that made her turn into the Crown Killer at times. So yeah, that was a job good done, and we did get some hints about a potential new target and where to find Sokolov. So I guess I will go and talk to Megan about it, but before I do that, let's have a look at the stuff. There's some new items on my desk. Right, this is just a travel log. I have read this already. I spent about 20 minutes before starting this episode to catch up on my reading and read all the letters and codex entries that I skipped in the previous few episodes. So I don't need to do this again. But what exactly do we got here? Note from Megan Foster. Dr. Hypatia needed a place to sleep, so I cleared the stuff out of the spare cabin. Okay, so she is on the ship now, apparently. I was able to sell most of it. Here's what's left of the money. It's not a lot, I know. I think I already cleared out that cabin, kinda, and took all the valuable stuff. Whale oil is expensive and under Imperial rationing decree, but you know that. I guess Emily was the one who issued the decree. But if whale oil is rare because the whales are going extinct, I guess you kinda have to ration it, right? Anyway, so she left me some money. Oh, it's 100 coins. That's actually not bad. And yeah, apparently we have the wood carving from Samuel in here now. Anyway, I guess that's pretty much all there is in this cabin at the moment. So let's go and meet Megan, I suppose.
She's a lot tougher than I expected. Very capable. Am I being dishonest? Everybody's got secrets, I guess. Maybe mine are worse than most.
Really? Wanna tell me about it? Or instead, you can maybe give me some answers, my dear heart. I keep forgetting to use the heart on people. I literally said at last episode that, I should use the heart more often. I should use it on Dr. Hypatia, for example. And then 2 minutes later, I had forgotten about it and I didn't use the heart on her. I'm pretty sure the heart would have given me some nice info about Hypatia, especially when she was still, partially the Crown Killer. But maybe we can use it on Billy instead.
I can see why you like her. She's almost as secretive as you.
Right, she just said so, that she has secrets.
Megan Foster. She wasn't always a ship captain.
So, what was she before?
It was years ago. The two were inseparable. There was no food, but there was love. Those brief days on the street with her childhood friend. The happiest time she's known.
Okay, but you can't eat love, so that's no good.
Megan, she can be trusted to a point. But I cannot see past the anger.
Okay.
That much rage can hide things.
So, some secrets are secret even to you?
There was always hunger back then, on the streets of Dunwall. Hunger and fear. She learned to be brutal to survive.
Okay, so she grew up in Dunwall, she was poor, she was hungry a lot, I get it.
Back in Dunwall, she almost killed the crime boss called Slackjaw.
Really?
Once, while he was getting a shave.
How did that happen?
Some nights, she wakes choking, hearing the screams of a young girl, watching her mother die.
Okay.
I can tell you that for years she was a smuggler. And worse before that.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Why do you always have to be so cryptic? You're worse than the outsider.
She has not always chosen her companions wisely. But she truly cares for Sokolov. I can feel it.
Yeah, how did that happen? That seems an unlikely couple. I mean, the greatest inventor of our time and a ship captain. How did they even meet?
I can see why she cares so much for Sokolov. Both of them are trying to atone for their past.
Okay.
But maybe there are things beyond forgiveness. She has secrets I will not reveal.
I see that.
She may tell you in time.
Or maybe she does not.
It was not her hand that held the knife. Things would have been different for her if her young friend had survived the attack all those years ago.
The one that was with her on the streets of Dunwell?
She is a woman formed of 3 fathers. A drunkard, a killer, and an artist.
So I guess Sokolov would be the artist?
She fell in with the wrong crowd many years ago in Dunwall. The things she did. She can't forgive herself. She was with them on that day.
Uh-huh.
A man haunts her dreams, like a father to her. A man with a scar. He hides himself, even from me.
Yeah, I do have some theories about her, but I'm not entirely sure about them. So maybe we will get more information in the future that either confirm or not confirm what I'm currently thinking.
This one has a greater destiny. Beyond Dunwall. Beyond Karnaka. I've told you her secrets. Ask me no more.
You totally did not. You said there are some secrets that you can't see, so you're holding out on me.
I know nothing more about this woman.
Okay.
If she has any other secrets, they're hidden from me.
I guess I won't get any more out of her.
You want me to point the way, help you onto a path. Now, let us be lost here together for a moment.
Okay, I can take a hint. You won't tell me anything more about her. And I mean, she did tell me quite a bit about her, so I'm not complaining. And like I said, I have a theory, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm just, seeing things. Guess we will find out later, maybe. So what do we got here? Maintenance list. Drain engine room. Another week, another leak. I wasted hours on it and couldn't get it stopped. I'll shut the water off, assuming I can find the crank wheel. Something to deal with once Sokolov is safe. Check bridge tubing done. Haul down oil done. Buy onions done. Okay.
You might want to talk to Hypatia before we head out. She's taken one of the rooms. Just for a while, I think. Needed to be away from Admire.
Well, actually, I would like to talk to her. But can I talk to you too?
Dr. Hypatia seems better than when she first showed up.
Okay, apparently I can only, get some little pieces of dialogue here.
Is it truly possible the good doctor didn't know she was the crown killer? Maybe she just didn't want to.
I have no idea how that worked, to be honest. The only thing that I care about is that she isn't the crown killer anymore.
That woman worked so hard during the old Duke's reign. For the poorest people in the city. It's good you found a way to keep from cutting Hypatia's throat, despite the situation. And surprising, really.
Why do you think it's surprising? Anyway, apparently I exhausted all of her dialogue. So, apparently Hypatia is here, but I think I got another quest. Yes, stop the leak. Find the crank wheel. That is a pretty random quest, but I guess I will have a look at it. But first...
What did I do? What did I do? All these faces and the Duke's voice lulling me, then feeling her push me down into sleep.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad for her. Again, maybe I can use a heart on her now, since I forgot it last episode.
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few hours.
Megan must be up on deck.
But now they're talking like at the same time, Hypatia and the heart.
The Grand Guard, trying to keep me from leaving.
So I don't know, maybe let's talk to her first and then we will use the heart again.
Oh, you're here. Stay with me a moment.
Okay, how are you doing?
Dr. Hypatia, can you remember anything that might help me? I need to find Anton Sokolov. He could be the key to unraveling the Duke's plans.
My memories are disjointed. The Duke is close to his grand inventor, Kirin Jindosh. But that man has the empathy of a mantis. He seems to both admire and despise Sokolov. We visited Aramis Stilton. I liked him. But something bad happened. Just snatches of memory. Sorry.
You should rest easy for a while. Maybe some of that will help.
I hope so. I'm not sure I even fully understand what you did for me, but I owe you for helping me at Adamire. Thank you.
No problem, no problem. You seem to be a person that's worth saving. And yeah, the name Kirin Jindosh came up previously. I think that's going to be our next target. Ooh, look at that. I actually don't need really any of it, but I will take one anyway.
My dreams are still filled with visions. Some of which I'd sooner forget. When I first got here, I was in a daze. But I'm feeling better.
Okay.
I'm not sure how long I'll stay here, but I appreciate being away from Adamire.
Yeah, that place was terrible.
A few days' recovery has helped. It might be the salty air or the rocking of the boat. Maybe just being around good people again. Maybe someday, Karnaca will return to the way it was under the old Duke, Theodanis. You be careful. Unless someone can correct all this, the next decade or more might be gloomy indeed.
Well, no pressure, but I am trying. Okay, now let's try the heart again.
It's as if she's emerged from a long, black dream.
Yeah, I mean, this info is specific to her current situation. I'm pretty sure the heart would have had some interesting stuff to tell me if I had used it on her before I cured her. So I'm kind of sad that I forgot to do that.
The spirit has been unburdened, and she's gaining strength each day.
That's good.
There's a sense within her of what she's done, but only impressions.
That's maybe for the better.
Hypatia's mood improves. She looks forward to seeing patients again.
That's good too.
Those around you cannot see me. I am here and not here when you call to me.
So other people can't see the fact that I'm holding a heart in my hand, which makes sense because no one seems to care about that, really.
Already, she's thinking about an old patient suffering from boanthropy. She wants to know how the woman is progressing. Hypatia studied at the Academy of Natural Philosophy under Pierre Joplin
Really?
and Anton Sokolov.
Well, I guess she learned from the best. But the heart does have a lot to say in this game.
The man brought his dying son by boat, braving the rocks. She watched, helpless, as the soldiers drove him away. She cares for the patients, treats them with compassion, often refuses their money.
Okay.
For years, she studied in Dunwall before returning to the south. She has a special interest in the lung and eye conditions prevalent in the Dust District.
That's very specific, but okay.
I am tired. How long, my dearest?
Okay.
How long must I endure in this shadow state?
I'm sorry, I just wanted to use a heart after forgetting about, using the heart for such a long time. But I guess that's all I will get out of her for the time being. What do we got here? Dr. Hypatia's notes. On a boat, with friends, I believe. I slept. Thankfully, without the usual nightmares. Perhaps the sea air does me good. The captain, Megan Foster, brought me some tea earlier. Such an interesting woman. She seemed to understand about my strange, disjointed memories and the feelings of dread that accompany them. As soon as I'm able, I must return to Addermire. So much of the last few months seem a blur. What was I accomplishing? What of my research into serums for the black spittle? My work was so easily derailed. I can only conclude I was suffering from a complete, exhaustive breakdown. I will need time to recover. I'm afraid it was much worse than that. But I'm glad that she's feeling better and that she wants to return to her work again. Alright, my next objective would be to go to the skiff, which is like a small boat, right? But before I do that...
and the Crown Killer. 2 pieces of the puzzle. More to go.
Let's see if something has changed here. A lecture on blood fly fever. Again, I don't think I need to read this now.
Botany and diseases.
It's probably one of Hypatia's books, right? Okay, yeah, we did get the Crown Killer.
So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect.
So it probably was designed to make the coup easier because, if Emily has a bad reputation, then people wouldn't object to her being disposed. I guess that was the whole idea of it. And yeah, this is a Duke. We already got this guy, Delilah.
Hypatia did terrible things under the influence of her formula, but she's free now.
Right, we did rescue her. We are still looking for Sokolov.
We'll find you, Anton.
And... this is Kirin Jindosh. He looks like Dorian from Dragon Age.
I wonder how recently this silvergraph image of Jindosh was made.
I have no idea, but I'm going to assume that he's our next target. Grand Inventor.
To reach Jindosh, I'll have to take the carriage through Lower, then Upper Aventa.
Okay. Jindosh Mansion. Addermire. Okay, I have been here. And now I will go to Aventa. Clockwork Soldier Basics to all personnel. After last week's disaster, the Grand Inventor Kirin Jindosh circulated the following information related to his Clockwork soldiers. All Grand Guard personnel should read this report. Okay, this might be useful because if I'm going after Kirin Jindosh now, I got the feeling that I will encounter some of his Clockwork soldiers. The Clockwork soldier is protected by armored wooden plates. If some miscreant destroys these, there's nothing protecting the vulnerable mechanisms underneath. Okay, so you can try to destroy their armor. Got it. If something knocks off the Clockwork's head, the thing will attack anyone it can, ally or not. That means you. Or my enemies, but that would kinda go against my non-lethal approach, so that could be a problem. Given the extensive optics Mr. Jindosh has provided each Clockwork with, they can see in the front and in the back. Remember that if another one of them goes haywire. Okay, that is a problem. If some fool is able to get close enough, there's a small panel on each clockwork that can be rewired, which will invert their perception of friend and foe. Again, that means you get attacked. Useful, but then again, might be a problem if I wanna stay non-lethal. Keep these things in mind and the clockworks will be an asset and not a liability. 3rd Lieutenant Fiora Diaz. Okay, that doesn't really help me all that much. I guess one way to fight them is to destroy the armor. I can try to shoot their head off, but only if there's no, like, other people around that they could kill. But, still, useful information, I guess. Right. Is there anything else here? Well, got some more coins. Also, I can actually use my dark vision now to get more information. A reflection on my journey to the Pandician continent. Again, that is something that I will probably just read off camera. And yeah, the picture of Delilah is still here. Oh, it's the crank wheel. Attach the crank wheel. Right? Where do I have to attach it? Oh, okay, it's over here. It's the engine room, right? So, I'm going to assume it's somewhere down here. Yep, it is. Okay, I can see the leak. Oh, well, didn't mean to drop it. Okay, here we go. Fixed. I fixed your little leak problem. Blood of the Abel House. I may have read this already, actually. I'll take it. I'm not sure if this little side mission really did anything, but I mean, I guess it's got to fix it. We don't want the boat to sink, right? So, I guess I'm more or less done here. So, I can just go on my next mission. Let's have one final look around. I have been in here before, yes? Yeah, this is like what I presume used to be Sokolov's quarter. Lots of his books in here.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo...
Yeah, I have heard this before. Nothing is new here. So, I think we are ready to move out. We do not have any new runes in this area, right? Nope. Okay. On to our next mission, Mr. Jindosh. I'm coming for you. Oh, well,
With a couple dozen Clockwork soldiers, Jindosh changed the Empire. What would he do with an army?
Will Kanaka's mechanical marvels conquer the world? Oh, so he plans to create a full army of Clockwork soldiers. Yeah, I can see that this would be a problem. Oh, look at that. It's even more beautiful here at sunset. Sunrise? Probably sunset. So yeah, let's go on our next mission.
Let's hope your friend doesn't sink the boat while we're gone. Ready?
I hope so too. Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Ready. All right, let's get underway.
The Clockwork Mansion. Anton Sokolov is being held at the mansion of Kirin Jindosh, grand inventor to the Duke and creator of the Clockwork Soldier. Get inside, rescue Sokolov, and eliminate Jindosh before he builds an army of Clockwork soldiers. Right, let's do it.
Jindosh is important to the Duke's inner circle. The Grand Guard watches his mansion, and they'll call down the entire city if they find out who you are.
I'll make sure they don't. You said there's a wall of light cutting off access to the carriage station?
Yes, but there's a black market shop nearby. They sell on the sly. Ever use a rewiring tool?
Corvo taught me the theory.
Good. Get past the wall of light, then ride the carriage to where Jindosh lives. And there's a reason people are afraid of his mansion.
I'll get it done.
Emily, take care of this crazy man and his Clockwork soldiers, then bring Sokolov back. He means a lot to me.
So I noticed. Okay, here we are. We are in a new place. I guess I should try to get my bearings first. So, I need to get to the carriage station, but I think I would like to go to the black market shop one way or the other. How am I doing on ammo and stuff? I have, well, 3 more sleep darts. I have no incendiary bolts. Don't really need them all that often, just for blood flies. I mean, I'm not doing too bad on supplies, but I think it still would be a good idea to go there. So, let's see. We have quite a few bone charms. And again, I'm going to assume this over here is an outsider shrine. It's actually pretty close. I mean, this bone charm is a little bit closer. So maybe I'm going to mark this first, but I definitely want to get to that shrine as well. Do I need to kill the rats? Anyway, let's have a look around here. I mean, this area looks empty and thus safe. Might be able to pick up some loot here. Also, what exactly does this do? It doesn't do anything at all, apparently. Okay. Don't got anything of interest here? Grindstone. Nah. Nothing of this seems to be important or useful. Oh, hang on a second. We'll take this. I mean, this seems to be some kind of workshop. Lots of weird instruments. And I have no idea where this is going. I guess I can fill up my tiny little bit of missing health and take this elixir. But this seems to be a dead end. Okay, so let's move out. And I guess as usual I will try to pick up the runes, the bone charms, find the black market. And then we will get on with our main objective, which I guess would be to find the carriage. So, I don't know, can we maybe like get up here? Yes. Lower Aventa district. Right. I heard about this before. Oh, is this... It's probably a civilian, but like I said, you never know with civilians in this game. Anyway, that bone charm is really close. It's probably in one of these buildings, so... I guess I can just go up here. Okay, now I see some guards. This over here is a guard. I see the wall of light. And I see the black market shop. Okay.
Leave it to it. Your weight in silver if you bring her to justice.
Oh, are they talking about me? Why can't I jump up here? Oh well, somehow my jump key wasn't working. Okay, can I? Oh, I thought I could maybe peek inside before I open it. But it doesn't seem like someone is inside except dead people. Also, that song is kind of distracting me. Someone is singing very badly. Yeah, no idea what happened to this guy. But I see a bone charm. I see money. I see random food. I see a painting. Ramses' stochastic eyes. Yeah, that was our first target. I remember you. Why would anyone want to put up a painting of you? I mean, maybe this is his house. Right? Letter to Bonneville. Major Bonneville, thank you again for your help. Without you, it would have been impossible to trace the final members of the Grand Guard who were with Stilton that night 3 years ago. The last man had made it all the way north to Maya, if you can believe it, and was recovering at a Tivian asylum for the poor, claiming to have seen all manner of strange things on the night of Stilton's last social gathering. He even described an exotic hooded figure visiting the manor. Perhaps someone connected to Stilton's disappearance. Such matters are best left to military men such as yourself, I suppose. I still have your bank agent's name and address. Rest assured your final payment will be delivered soon. I'm also sending a small flask of liquor that is close to my heart, made from the pomace left over after wine grapes have been pressed. Please think of me as you enjoy. Yours truly, Brianna Ashworth. Yeah, Stilton is a name we've seen before. But I'm not really sure if any of that is all that relevant, to be honest. Well, someone likes collecting weapons. But I'm really just interested in this over here. Alright, no one heard that. Bitter blood. I'm not sure if this is one that I want to use. Blood flies attack at slightly shorter distance, closer to nests. I don't know. I feel that with the other bloodfly bone chime, I'm already well protected against them, so I won't be needing this. Oh, a war medal. Quite an expensive one. I'll take it. I always need to spin all the globes. I think that maybe one of them is like a secret mechanism that will open a secret door somewhere. Anyway, I think I have completely raided this place.
Now we're all on edge.
Oh!
My heart can't take much more of this.
I didn't mean to do that. So, oh, this is the outsider shrine, right? Well, I guess I will try to reach that one next. Doesn't seem to be that far away. And we have useful lampposts that are specifically constructed to have people stand on them, apparently.
Feels safe. What is wrong with this city?
The Duke of Zirconis. Who else would it be? Malcontents are saying that our bridges are crumbling, that people are leaving our cities.
Like I ain't got enough to worry about.
So apparently the Duke is making these announcements himself.
Zirconis is a land of riches. Yes, some people are poor because they're lazy. It's true that across our capital city there are abandoned buildings full of blood flies. There have always been blood flies. There always will be.
Okay. Apparently this is like his private Twitter account where he sends his messages to the people, huh?
Put that on my tombstone.
Alright, well, I'm not going to listen to your propaganda. Instead, let's have a look at that. It's an outsider shrine, as I expected. Alright. Whispers from the Void. Yeah, this is more background lore. I think I will read that off camera. What do we got here? Lucky Svalorite. It's kinda expensive. Not that much. And more about the Void. I'll take it. But yeah, I guess we will visit the Void ourselves now. Again, the whole place seems to be really empty. Just some dead bodies. Okay, Mr. Outsider. What do you have to tell me today?
I'll tell you a story about Kirin Jindosh, a prodigy from Karnaka. Self-taught, he was hailed by the Academy of Natural Philosophy as a genius who would surpass Sokolov and bring about an age of enlightenment. But just 2 years after his arrival, he was banned from the Academy for life, for reasons that are still not public.
Okay.
When they deported him, he left behind a machine that drank seawater, playing music that brought listeners to tears. They promptly took it apart, and it has never worked since.
Alright, well, thank you for that completely useless bit of information. But thank you for the runes, those are actually useful. And yeah, I have quite a few now, so I gotta think about what powers I want to take next. Like I said, the next level of Domino would be a nice idea probably. But I also may consider taking Shadow Walk, because that seems pretty useful too. But yeah, let's look around a little bit here. I saw some blood flies downstairs. I'm not even sure if it's worthwhile going down, because I don't really see anything else. Well, there might be some stuff in that place, I suppose. So let's jump right in. Oh, there's another nest. Alright. I think I got most of them. At least they're not a threat anymore. Yeah, I'll take the blood amber. Oh, we have quite a few more of them. So, let's make a quick run for the nests. Okay, there's someone downstairs, but don't think that he should be a problem. So, got more random loot. Graduated cylinder. Also, the painting is still moving. Okay, what do we got here? Seance notes. Months of songs. Lady Cottington brought silk scarves from her boutique, one of which Mr. Prospero used to gently strangle her. Well, at least he was gentle. I maintained a count of her pulse and observed her breathing. When the life signs faded, we left her still for 2 full minutes before reviving her. Oh, so they did revive her. Was it really the void she described? Have we succeeded in seeing the unseeable? My hand trembles as I recall the intensity in her eyes as she struggled to recount with broken voice what she felt during those 2 minutes. Months of Earth, I convinced our little group that less gentle methods were needed if our desire to meet the outsider was sincere. Bloodfly fever voluntarily induced. That will be our way to the void. After procuring a few bloodflies and some Adamire solution, we coated our hands with the elixir before exposing them to the vivarium. The stinging was unbearable. Lady Cottington fainted immediately. I was the last one to remove my hands. The fever was quick to set in. As I faded in and out of consciousness, ocean waves pounded above me. There were silhouettes in the distance and shimmering black rocks. A timeless passing in an unthinkable place, while delirium held us for a few hours. I must get back there as soon as possible when my wounds have healed. The things that people do to meet the outsider. And I'm pretty sure he's very particular about who he talks to. So I'm not sure if just dying is actually enough for that. Anyway, yeah, we have quite a few people downstairs, so I may not want to go down here. Oh, well, is that one of the people who died in the seance? Didn't come back? Also, he had some sleep bloods for me. That's actually useful. Okay, this is just back up again. And it doesn't look like there's much else here. We got some money apparently. I will take that. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll just go back up again. And then I will make my way towards the shop. So, this is a staircase. And it seems that their little bloodfly experiment went a bit out of hand because now the bloodflies are everywhere. Figures. Can you please jump over here? Thank you. Alright, let's see. There are a few lamp posts I can use. There we go. So what about the remaining bone charms? Oh, there's one over here. Seems too far away to be in the same apartment. And this one is even further away. That one over here. And I mean, this seems to be near the black market shop. I would even think that it might be inside the black market shop.
That's the life.
I mean, the last one we visited had a ruin on sale. So I think I will head over to the black market shop and then we will take care of the ruins in this area. So I think I can just, you know, stay up on the balconies here. Okay, now it's becoming a little more complicated.
2 more months, she says.
I don't know, I guess I can use this lamp post. But now... Well, I mean, I guess I can use this over here. I just hope it's actually high enough.
I'd hate to be anybody else right now.
Alright.
Request for new boots and what we
got another elevated thing over here and I can reach it. Okay. Okay, yeah, we have quite a few guards down here, so better to stay up. I don't know, is there anyone in this little alleyway? Doesn't look like it, so I think it's safe to just teleport down here. Alright, here we go. Oh no, I don't want to stop crouching. You never know what's going on here. Oh, that's just a beggar. They seem to be harmless. I mean, I've met some of them before.
You look like you're doing pretty well. Why not give me a coin?
Well, this time I actually have some money, so sure, why not?
Appreciate it. I'll let you in on a secret. I saw people coming and going recently, looking for whale oil, up to something.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure how this is of any use to me, but thank you for that information.
You watch yourself. A Grand Guard aren't too friendly to strangers.
Yeah, I can believe that. Anyway, I am very close to the black market shop, but I think I will end the episode here. So, in the next episode, we will go to the shop, fill up some...
I worked in the silver mines here, until the dust got to my lungs.
Yeah, that seems to be
so
a
many
common problem
people
here.
legging it from the city. The Grand Guard and the Howlers won't have anybody to tax or rob.
Who are the Howlers? Anyway, as I said, next episode we will go to the shop, and then we can continue with our main mission. So as usual, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.